What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Down to Earth with me, Kristian Harloff. Burlison is back, and he's been doing interviews, having conversations, and he said there's been some more information, not only about Lockheed Martin and new technology that we might have, but also in regards to Lockheed Martin, the Tic Tac. So stuff that he's hearing. So let me play this interview from this podcast. This is courtesy of the UAP James Twitter feed, who found this particular clip, but I wanted to play this. Let's get into it and talk about it afterwards.
I've had two people come to me that say that the Tic Tac is a Lockheed Martin creation. The latest person that came to me says he has video of the first, second, and third iteration of the Tic Tac, and he's going to show me. So I'm trying to set that up. The way he describes it is that they had a prototype, they've made changes to it, they've made it more advanced, and then now it's in iteration number 3, which I did see a photo of, and it looks like pretty advanced military like craft, like a plane, but it's clearly human made. It's nothing that I've ever seen, our military has, but his claim is that they have discovered a propulsion that's a new type of propulsion. They used it in the first iteration, which was the Tic Tac. They have an intermediary one that they are more advanced with. And then now they're putting it inside of what looks conventional, so that it's not obvious.
Disguise. Oh, that's interesting. So you're saying eventually the tech makes its way into things that we're already familiar with.
Well, right.
This is the kind of stuff that you go, yeah, I mean, it makes sense when you think about it, because if you have this company that's been working on this, the follow-up question I would have had was, especially for Burlison, is, okay, so you're sitting down and you're hearing these things about these different types of technologies, whether it's from Avi Loeb, whether it's from Eric Davis, whether it's from these different people who are telling you these things, as far as NHI and David Grush, who works for you, telling you that they have various reports of non-human craft and other things. Is it indeed possible that the stuff that Lockheed Martin has, which has been rumored, the stuff that they have gotten throughout the decades of research, that is essentially how they came up with anti-gravity stuff, and the reverse engineering, the Immaculate Constellation programs, all those different things, leading into the fact that maybe indeed the stuff that we did see in 2017, the Tic Tac videos, those things, were indeed Lockheed Martin trying this stuff out, because you would want complete silence on it. You would let them keep talking about it, let them keep discussing what it is, say it's balloons, say this. If you have that kind of money and you're essentially running things and you don't have anybody really to answer to, and you're essentially equipping the government with this type of tech, it all lines up for sure. If you look at it that particular way, there's just more follow-ups. I don't think it's as cut and dry as to say, well, Lockheed Martin's the ones who came up with it. It's their stuff. That's it. That's all it ever is. It's other technology. It's our technology. It's advanced technology. That's it. How and when did they discover this type of technology? When was the breakthrough? When you look at like how Oppenheimer broke through and the stuff that he did in regards to how we eventually with the atom and what that led to, and how much, at what point did he discover that, realize that, study that, go back and forth with other colleagues to eventually get to where they got to. And that's the same thing here. Like, did they break through at one point? Was there someone in particular that broke through? Or did they find stuff? Did they find things that they said, maybe it's a combination of both? Yes. The Roswell thing did happen. They did find stuff. It was the only thing that ever happened. They found from there, because there's so many different like strange puzzle pieces that you don't know if they're ever gonna, is it the same puzzle? Is it a different puzzle? I always remember the interview. I think it was who was it? Beluga. I always pronounce her name wrong, but she had said that this is essentially these craft that were left were almost like gifts, like someone saying, here's a Rubik's Cube. You can have it. It's yours. We're not going to tell you to use it. But here it is. Figure it out. See if you can put all the colors together. And that is what could be where we are leading here. Now, going back to this interview and the things that he's saying, does it make sense that this could indeed be Lockheed Martin, who has this type of craft and has been testing it, and footage was leaked, and they were like, come on, we're working on stuff here, and we're getting stuff leaked. We're supposed to be in, we cleared this with you guys. We were supposed to be in spaces where there were going to be no footage, and even if there was, you confiscate that stuff, and it got out there. Wasn't supposed to get out there. Is that a possibility? I think it is. My stance on it is, and if you ask me, like, if you said, okay, what do you believe? Do you believe there are NHI, otherworldly crafts and other things out there? From everything that I have heard over the last year and a half from the people and the stories that have been accumulated for over the last 70 years, my personal opinion, to which I'm not telling you, I would say yes, there is. Do I think everything we see in the sky is that? No, I do not. Do I think that there is a very good possibility that what Burlison is saying here, that what he was told, is indeed factual? I do. I think that it very well could be that Lockheed Martin has this kind of technology, other things, other types of technology we couldn't even fathom, science fiction type stuff that's out there that could change the world overnight. Do I believe that that stuff exists? Yes, I do. And I think a lot of you do also. I think because we can't see it, a lot of people go, well, if it's not out there, then it doesn't exist. It's simply not the case. I think if you're watching this video and you're watching this channel, you don't believe that is simply the case, that it is that simple. Going, no, we don't see it, then it's nothing. Like, I'm so curious for the people, the naysayers, everyone out there that doesn't think that there's something going on in the sky still. I just don't get, like, why would they make a thing out of it in Congress? Why would they spend this much time on it? Again, not saying you have to share my opinion that it is otherworldly. There are other things. But anti-gravity, those types of things, it just also, like I said, it seems like one big puzzle, and it could be different puzzles. It's very strange. What do you make of this? What do you think? Do you think it is Lockheed Martin? Do you think, no, this is the thing that they saw, that Tic Tac, that's otherworldly? Or no, it's a balloon, it's nothing? Put your thoughts in there. Let me know. I appreciate it. And as always, I always tell you guys about the great deals. If you want to help out the channel, you can. I got two great ones for you. I got both Trade Coffee and Factor. I'll tell you about them, and then I'll see you here later on. Bye. I've really been making fitness a priority lately, and I want to make sure that my nutrition is part of that. So I've been getting Factor, man. And Factor has chef-made gourmet meals that make eating pretty easy. They're dietitian approved, and they're ready to heat in 2 minutes, so you can fuel up right then and there, no matter what life throws at you. The great thing about Factor, it arrives fresh and it's fully prepared. It's perfect for any active, busy lifestyle. I can tell you it's been an absolute lifestyle changer for me. It's got over 40 options across 8 dietary performances on the menu each week. It's easy to pick meals tailored to your goals. Factor can help you feel your best all day long with wholesome smoothies, breakfast, grab-and-go snacks, and more add-ons. You can reach your goals this year with ingredients you can trust and convenience that can't be beat. So you want to eat smart with Factor. You get started at factormeals.com/factorpodcast and use the code FactorPodcast to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping. That is code FactorPodcast at factormeals.com/FactorPodcast to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. Factor. I'm always excited to talk about Trade Coffee. Coffee's not just a drink. Honestly, it's like a ritual. It's a lifeline. It's the bridge between when you're half asleep and you're ready to just conquer the day. I know it is for me. And if it is that essential, why do you want to settle for anything less than extraordinary? That's where Trade comes in. I love Trade so much. It is part of my routine every morning. It is the #1 U.S. coffee destination. It brings you fresh coffee from over 50 of the country's top roasters. Trade's prices are on par with grocery store brands, but the quality, though, it's for me, it's next level. Plus, you are supporting local roasters. It really is a win-win. If you're headed out on summer vacation with trade subscription flexibility, you can pause it, you can shift delivery when you're away, and resume when you're home, ensuring that you're going to get the coffee. I swear by Trade Coffee, guys. You know I do. If you've been watching my show long enough, you know that I can't shut up about Trade Coffee. I love them. I love the different qualities. I love the quantity. I love the taste. I love the smell of it. I love Trade Coffee. Right now, Trade is exclusively offering our listeners 50% off your 1-month trial at drinktrade.com/Christian. That is a deal. That is drinktrade, TRADE.com/Christian. Get 50% off for your 1-month trial. drinktrade.com/Christian.